Hello everyone, welcome. It's Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan coming on just a minute or so early. Once again, I was just ready and I figured I could sit around and twiddle my thumbs for a minute or just come on and start the live stream. So welcome, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan. This is where we get together every Friday at this time and talk about any and all things vegan. So if you are a long time vegan, you found your people here. If you are vegan curious and you want to learn things about veganism from people who are not vegan, who are vegan, and there's a lot of collective wisdom shared amongst us all here. So this is a safe place to ask questions. And I want to emphasize, this is a safe place. This is not a place for bullying, attacking, especially no attacking people in the comments. That's off limits. If I see you doing that, you'll probably get banned by one of my fearless and one of my moderators who just don't put up with a bunch of crap. Let's see what else. Also, if you really hate veganism, if you think what we're doing is horrible, that we're despicable, disgusting, stupid people for deciding to not consume animal products because we're against animal cruelty and exploitation, come here and ask some questions. Maybe you'll find out that your bigoted beliefs were just unfounded, and you'll see that we're very rational. Not all of us. There's some crazy, wacky, zany vegans out there, but there's some crazy, wacky, zany non-vegans. I mean, we're just regular people and just don't consume animal products. But anyway, feel free to ask questions and learn, educate yourself. Let's see. So, oh yeah, I'm wearing my non-reading glasses right now. I'll switch into my normal ones in a second here, you guys. Like, this is what I usually wear. The ones that usually see me in the videos are ones I only really wear when I'm sitting in front of the computer, like reading or typing, or computer glasses, I guess is what they're called. These are my just regular, just going out into the real world. I mean, wear these all over the place. One thing that sucks about them is I can't see type up that close as well, and also they reflect like a mother. See all the reflection of my lights up there? My computer glasses have some anti-reflective stuff on the lenses, so they don't reflect as much light. But welcome. Sorry to hear that Fu Man Poo had a tough day today, as he seems to always have. I really feel sorry for Fu. Hopefully you're watching. And Sarah, I think Sarah will not be joining us tonight. Remember last week she said she's taking a road trip and not sure if she'll be able to be free at this hour. So if you happen to be watching later, Sarah, we're thinking about you, and your absence is noticed. All of our regulars, if you're not here, we notice it. There's Fu Man Poo. If Harris wins, she will verify she won. Yeah, I'm sure. That's gonna go. Not to get political, but I just hate it. I'm not getting political. I just hate it when people can't accept that they really lost. Like in sports or whatever. If you lost, just get over it. Don't play victim and all this stuff. Just move on. Anyway. So who's here of our happy fam? Fu Man Poo and Fritz and Vegan Metalhead. And that's it so far. Hopefully some more of our regs will show up. Hopefully I haven't bored all you guys with all my tales of woe that have been happening to me all summer or anything. Let's see. What's that, GGP? The reflections on my glasses highlight the immaculate beauty of my eyes. The reflections? These glasses, because the other glasses, you could actually probably see my eyes better, but thanks, because yeah, and these ones actually have reflections, but I like the way these frame better. I like a thicker, bigger frame. Hey, Nikki's here, awesome. Barley's is here, and Michael, and let's see, I think Fritz, you were first on, and Redlocks was on early too, and Ali, how's it going? Did I pronounce your name right? Hey, V-Lamb. On early today, V. See, I notice when our regulars aren't here, like I said, I notice your guys' absence or presence. I feel it all as your cult leader here. So anyway, as the title of this live stream says, yeah, I can ask a non-judgmental vegan anything. I'm pretty sure as far as vegans go, I rank pretty high as far as being a non-judgmental vegan type. Could I be even less judgmental? Perhaps so, but I think I rate fairly well in that category. So if anyone wants to ask an non-judgmental vegan anything, feel free. And if you want to debunk veganism or attitude, hey, Uncle's here. Awesome, Uncle. How's it going? Yeah, Uncle and I are surviving the heat wave that's been happening in most of California. Fortunately for us along the coast on this heat wave, it's been amazing. Like yesterday was like totally foggy, you know, go inland a few miles and it's like 90 degrees. But yeah, it's been beautiful here. It's just perfect weather right now. So anyway, Varley's, it's 9 degrees Celsius in England. You have the heating cranked up and it's still cold. Wow, that sounds like full-on wintertime. Yeah, we're nothing like that right now. This off in October in California, we're prone to getting late season heat waves. And it actually is kind of it's known as fire season here too. The air gets dry and get really hot and windy. And you know, it's the end of summer. I mean, summer's technically over, but you know what I'm saying, the summer season, everything's dry, hasn't rained for it's probably since April or so. So things are dry. So we just got to be careful this time of year, and hopefully no one does anything stupid. Cindy, I told you last week to not come here and just without any context. We're not having a discussion right now of who is our favorite political candidate to win this race and who sucks. Do you understand that, Cindy? Will you agree to not do that again? If not, there will be a permanent consequence. All I want to see from you, Cindy, is a yes or no. Yes, that you agree, you're going to be cool and obey my wishes here. It's my live stream. Or no, saying, no, it's a free country, free speech. I'll say what the hell I want. So it's up to you, Cindy. I'm waiting for a yes or no answer. Shouldn't take that long. 2 or 3 letter response. Let's see what Cindy says. Yes, you agree to abide by my live stream rules. And we can look at my live stream rules. I'm just not making this shit up right now. Let me put it up here for all to see. Oh, wait, wrong. It's here. I'm dumb. Here's the live stream rules. Actually, let me get out of this. This is putting some gnarly light on my face here. Anyway, yes, you agree. You didn't have to do I agree, but I just want to make sure you understand. I blocked you 2 weeks in a row for doing the exact same thing you just came back and did right now. So unless we're having some obvious political discussion and we're talking about candidates of that race, please just don't blurt out stuff like that. Politics is not how we start off our show. Hey, Uncle, Omnipresent Vegan, should that be our new channel name? I'm thinking about changing to some kind of like Gen X Vegans or something like that. What do you guys think? Because, yeah, we've had the Happy Healthy Vegan for a bit, you know. I think Gen X Vegan just reflects us, you know, that's what we are. You know, we're slightly older vegans. Yeah, I've heard something, Fu Man Poo, about a certain person from a certain party claiming that they control the weather. It's obvious or something like that. I didn't read the full article. I just saw something about that on Reddit. I assume you learned more about it. But anyway, let's see. So anyway, what about the other ages, Uncle? Well, everyone can watch this channel. I'm just saying, me and Angie, we're Gen X vegans. So if that's something that people are cool with, they can watch our stuff. If they are ageist, then they won't watch or something like that. If they feel like the vegans that they want to watch have to be under the age of 30 or whatever, it's a free country. Fritz, you're a boomer. Awesome. See, I think, I said before, I think our channel demographics nowadays, as opposed to the early days of our channel when we were bigger and more popular and all that stuff, I think nowadays, we skew more towards the older demographics, you know, people over 30 rather than like teenage and early 20s people. So more people are jumping on, more regulars. Jesse 12 string, and I thought I just saw Graven pop on. Has anyone here seen the rug on TikTok? I don't watch TikTok. You can tell us about that. And Trini's here, and let's see. Yeah, Varlesh. Yeah, we are a small cohort, the Gen X cohort. We're kind of sandwiched between or after the baby boomers, which is a huge cohort. And the millennials are a huge cohort, and we're just this weird little cohort sandwiched in between the two. I was doing some reading and thinking about how Gen X is a smaller cohort than what came before and after us, and I think it's given us a few little advantages in life. Like say early on, like say in our 20s and 30s when we're getting started, getting our first apartments, or in some cases our first homes, there wasn't as much competition. Think about it. You have fewer people that are looking for an apartment in your area. Like, that's when you start getting your first apartment, right? Like, when you're in your 20s. Okay, like, most boomers by then, like, say for me in the 90s, had already gone on and bought houses. So I'm saying I had less competition when I was striking out on my own as a young man trying to compete with others, or fewer people to compete with. And I guess when I came of house buying age, since there's fewer Gen Xers, fewer of us to compete against. So, I guess there may have been a few little advantages there. Vegan Metalhead, you are a millennial, 28? You can be a millennial at age 28? I thought you guys were all like over 30 now, but maybe you're one of the youngest parts of that age range. So anyway, okay, let's see what Grayman's talking about this TikTok thing. A woman in Ohio was digging in her yard to put in a fence, and they found a rug in the yard. She called the cops, and they brought the cadaver dogs on the spot. The rug they found. So they found a dead guy or something in someone's rug. That's crazy. Chameleon, you think you're a millennial at age 42. Awesome. No body was there, Graven. All right, cool. That's still a pretty crazy story to find a rolled up rug. Yeah, you would think, oh my God, Jimmy Hoffa finally got found. I'm going to switch to my other glasses right now. I'm finding, these are the ones I've had on this whole live stream so far. I thought I'd try it out. These are my everyday when I go outside, when I go places, when I drive, when I walk around the house, when I walk around outside the house. Even when I often on the basketball court, not playing games, like 99 or 98% of my waking life, I got these suckers on. But they don't have reflective coating, so they reflect light pretty badly, as you can see here. It's actually not that bad. But what makes it worse, though, like I was telling the first people that came on, they are optimized for seeing far. It's like a drive and just see miles away. So I have these other glasses that you see me in all my videos that are they're a prescription for seeing, like, instead of like 100 feet or 1,000 feet away, just like, the distance that most of us sit away from a computer monitor. So these are my computer glasses, and I can see your guys' words way better. So if it seems like I was maybe not reading your guys' comments as much, now you know why. I just thought I'd try it out, because I can sort of see close up with my regular everyday glasses, but it's a little tougher. But it was starting to really bug me. So here I am, and I can see close up now. What do you think, guys? Which ones look cooler on me? I could do a little survey here. The everyday glasses, I like the thicker frame. I think it just looks cooler, hipper, more fashionable. What do you guys think? The thicker, even though it reflects a little bit, what do you think? The everyday glasses or the computer glasses that you guys see me make all my videos, all my live streams in? So let's do a little poll. I can do a poll here. Let me see if I haven't done one in ages. Let me see if I can do a poll. I'm gonna ask a question. Which glasses do you prefer? Every day, not every day, every day, and reading. All right, let's start the poll here. I just want to do an informal survey here. In case you just joined in, these are my everyday glasses, which I don't wear when I'm doing Happy Healthy Vegan, just harder to read and stuff, and they have more reflection. Or my computer glasses, which have a little, I guess the reflection thing isn't that much of a difference, is it? I can't tell. I guess it reflects a little bit more. Every day and reading. It's kind of curious. The light glare, huh, Jones? Angie's popping in to say hi. Andrew's giving a little poll here. See which glasses they prefer. The everyday glasses, which I think are more stylish and cool looking, but they don't have reflective protection. And it's harder for me to see what they're saying. Not impossible, but it's more of a struggle. Versus the glasses that are optimized for distances of about 1.5 feet or 2. So, all right, I got 18 votes now. So let's see. Let me end the poll and see what you guys have said here. All right, so let's see. And the results are reading. Oh, okay, you guys prefer these glasses versus the everyday. All right, cool. Just thought I'd get a little, since I could make a poll so easily on YouTube. You didn't see the poll, Fritz? Well, Fritz, give me your vote then. I'll add your vote on to it. But yeah, reading glasses won. Yeah, they're less reflective. Yeah, I paid a little extra. Actually, it's more than a little extra. But I knew it'd be worth it because, you know, this is what I do to make... I've made over 1,000 videos. So, you know, wearing... I didn't have these when I started the channel, but I've had them for a long time. So I've made many videos wearing these glasses. So I knew to pay a little extra to get the anti-reflective. Yeah, hey, Sarah, we were wondering if you're going to make it. You've been in a whirlwind back home in CA. Yeah, you're in Mendo, right? You're not back in Marin, right? You are in Mendo. Yeah, these have less glare. But what do you think if these didn't have the glare? I'll just look down right now so there's no glare. What do you think? Are these, I don't know, you can tell me. It's not really a big deal. But I'm thinking if I ever upgrade my frames, I actually got these frames for like next to free for my pharmacist, like through my insurance. Like, oh, these are good enough and they're like pretty much free. I'll just get those. These actually, you know, they weren't free or anything. I paid for them and, you know, it's well worth it. I'm not complaining a bit, but I'm wondering if I should, since I didn't know when I got these, I was going to make like 1,000 videos with them. If I'd known at the time, I should have got some more hip and stylish frames or anything. But anyway. Oh, you are in Fairfax now, Sarah. Okay, I thought you were going straight to Mendo. Okay, cool. It's pretty hot up there, right? Let me see on my weather app for H-Town. Let's see here. Where's my weather app? Here we go. Ooh, yeah. Oh my God. It was 90 something today. It could be 100 Saturday and Sunday. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the weather's been so nice down here. Like today in our little neck of the woods here in SoCal by the coast. Right now it's a pleasant 71. Our high was 77 today. Yesterday, the sun didn't even come out here along the coast. It was beautiful. Just foggy morning, cool, overcast all day. Can't complain. These are the heat waves that I don't mind when some heat waves, as I explained earlier, some heat waves in Southern California and in Northern California too, for that matter. It might be hot inland, 5, 10, 100 miles, but along the coast, it's just like normal. But not all heat waves are like that. That one we had like 3-4 weeks ago rocked us here. It was 105 for a couple days. It was horrible. But yeah, this one, we're getting off easy. So you never know with weather. You never could until it happens. You don't know what's going to happen. I guess you could watch the weather forecasters, but they didn't say it was going to be 105. They were calling for it being like 95 a couple weeks ago. But anyway, I am not complaining one bit or anything. Graven, though, you like the thick frames too? Yeah, I think maybe I'll if I ever upgrade these one day, I'll get some thicker frames, you know? So I can look equally as cool, like with reading or non-reading situations. The everyday ones make my eyes look weird too. Really interesting, huh? Put them on again. Well, they do make my eyes look weird because there are a bunch of reflections on them. That's why these have an anti-reflective coating of some kind. Oh yeah, Sarah. Yeah, telling I'm Graven about Mendocino, California. It's a county and also a small bucolic town along the coast. It's cool, cloudy, and beautiful there. Yeah, they have a vegan, like it's like a vegan, what did you call it? A vegan resort, it's like a hotel bed and breakfast kind of place, really cute, old fashioned, and all the food's there vegan. I've never been there. I discovered it a long time ago, and then I remember one summer Sarah spent some time there. It's like, wow, you're there. It's like, what's the name of the place right now? No, what's the name? Oh, it's if you want to give a plug, you can. But anyway, my brain is not recalling that right now. C, plant chompers. Hey Varleys. Now I don't watch too many other vegan channels. I've interacted with Chris in the comments under his videos. He's deaf and ethical vegan, but his channel takes a more health and environmental approach. Awesome. Stanford Inn. Thank you, sir. That's the name of the place in Mendo. If anyone wants to take a vacation to cloudy, cool, foggy, coastal Northern California, and you want to stay at an all-vegan bed and breakfast type hotel, vegan. I mean, this place is vegan. Yeah, Stanford Inn, and yeah, Sarah's stayed there before many times, and she can vouch for it being legit. And I've looked at their website many times over the years, and fantasize about a time that me and Angie can take a trip up there. I tell you, from down here, it's one hell of a trip. You know, there's no real easy way to fly into there. You'd have to fly to San Francisco and then rent a car, and then like drive another 2-3 hours. It's a little trip. So I'm not sure when that would be in our future. Hopefully, if we ever move away from here. Oh, that's it for you, Graven. Just you didn't like a lot of vegan channels, us and Vegan Zombie. Cool, awesome. You got some. If I can speak unbiasedly, I think you're left with some chill, level-headed, non-a-hole vegans. So cool. That's good. Good to be in the company of Vegan Zombie. That's it for you too, Sarah. Awesome. And Well Your World. I think I've heard you talk about them before. Let's see. Oh, cool. I see Sarah's school and uncle where Fairfax is in Northern California. Yeah, if you've ever heard of San Rafael, uncle, it's right by there, just a little north of the Golden Gate Bridge. Okay, Varley, you don't watch too many vegan channels as well. You like this one, us, Happy Alley Vegan, and Plant Chompers, who do their research. Yeah, I just don't make stuff up. And I mean, I'll make some claims that are not evidence-based, but I'll try to preface it like, oh, this is just my personal experience or a judgment I'm making on like things I've seen. But I try to present as much as possible evidence-based information and have that couched in critical thinking. What a combo, right? Evidence-based information and critical thinking. Oh yeah, vegan black metal chef, awesome. Yeah, he's really cool. You might, if you're not into like dark things like goth or whatever, or metal, dark things. You might not be in. You might be afraid of him. You might seem like he's scary and intimidating, maybe even evil or something like that. No, he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Seriously, super sweet, super nice guy, and vegan. Wait, let me get it. I sometimes get the words mixed up. Vegan black metal chef. Yeah, I don't want to say black vegan metal chef. Yeah, vegan black metal chef. He's into black metal. What's that? Fu Man Poo, you saw LABs try to drink 100 raw eggs? That does not sound good. Sir, so you do still follow many, but actual time watching, very little. That's kind of we got our first donation, our first super chat tip from 5. Just a simple donation, not even a comment or anything. Wow. Was that an error that you typed in 5 for your name too? But anyway, thank you for the first and hopefully not last super chat tip of the live stream. Thanks so much, 5. And if you come back and let us know who you are, that'd be cool. But I was going to say, that's kind of an issue with vegan channels. Like, how much is there really talk about? It's like, yeah, I'm against animal cruelty and exploitation. That's ethical vegan right there. So what do you do with that? I guess you can go out in the streets like Joey and Ed, Joey Carpstrong, Earthing Ed Winters, whatever. You can go out in the street and try to discuss with people, but what can you do? Or you can make it about yourself. Like, ooh, I'm a vegan and I'm an influencer. Here's what I do every day. Here's where I eat at. You can do that sort of thing too. But yeah, I just found, you guys know what we do. I don't have to try to describe our channel or anything. We're just kind of keeping chill as older vegans. We don't go out as much. We just kind of go a few places. I debunk anti-vegan nonsense. But yeah, Angie, we follow more on like like short form content, like say Instagram. It's much easier. Oh, slide. Oh, there's with Derek of Simnitz eating and stuff like that. But as far as watching vids, I kind of just like, if I watch a vegan channel, it'll be like Mike the Vegan sometimes. I really like watching Ed and Joey go out in the streets and talk to all these people doing mental gymnastics and just to justify their behaviors that they seem unwilling to change. They'll say, well, millions of years ago, our human ancestors, and like, you're not millions of years ago. You're right now in civilization. There's a supermarket across the street. You can't say, oh, our ancestors couldn't do this. Like, yeah, they probably couldn't, but how does that relate to that's just one example of the silly mental gymnastics that we see. I see, people using. Oh yeah, Angie, just letting Peter know that some joker in the comments was accusing me of like cherry picking these why I'm no longer vegan videos. He's asking why did I go only for these easy ones. I mean, I've done pretty much every major vegan you've heard of, like say John Venus and Bonnie Rebecca, Ravana. What's that little girl, Raw Alignment or something like that? Who else? I mean, those are the first ones. Tim Sheaf. I mean, I've gone for all of them. I mean, I respond to. I tell you, I only have one real objective when I watch these "Why I'm No Longer Vegan" videos. It's not to pick on them. It's not to ridicule them or shame them for leaving the cult or something like that. No, I just want to see if there was some actual, real compelling reason why they had to quit being vegan. And just saying, oh, well, I fasted for a year and did raw food for 5 years, and now I don't feel good. I'm quitting being vegan. Like, oh, maybe that was your problem, eating in such an extreme way. It wasn't from eating how we eat that did it. So please don't blame veganism on us. So yeah, I agree. This joker said you don't acknowledge that people can have health problems on a vegan diet. It says, well, I've yet to see anyone really get sick from eating a balanced, sensible way of eating plants, but I've seen many people get all sorts of gut issues. That seems to be the common denominator, gut issues from doing too much starvation, dieting, fasting, calorie restriction, raw, stuff like that. So anyway, yeah, I don't cherry pick these why I'm no longer vegan videos. I mean, some I don't respond to because I watch through them and they don't really say anything. They're just rambling and their videos, you can't really understand what they're saying. I mean, just like dumb reasons like that, not because they presented some amazing reason, just for, I have to have some kind of editorial standards. I just can't respond to anything if it's just like they're boring and they're not saying anything. So anyway, yeah, Raw Lyman, that's her name. It went out hard, terrible, yeah. Yeah, Varley and Tim Sheaf, yeah, strangely, after all those years of him, like, talking shit about veganism, had to apologize to vegans, and as we learned, it's because he joined a vegan cult, or at least a cult that was run by vegans, so they probably, had some influence on that video of his, so I don't assume it was the most sincerely made video. I don't think he would have made it just sitting around on his own. I think there was some, I wouldn't say coercion, but there's definitely some influence there. Maybe he wouldn't get in better with the cult leaders. Who knows? But yeah, isn't that irony? You do all this hardcore fasting and extreme raw stuff for all this time, and then you get sick and you blame veganism and say how horrible and unhealthful it is. And then a few years later, you have to come back and apologize basically because you joined a vegan cult. That's you can't make this up. I mean, that's just like, the definition of irony. Now, vegetable please, yeah, I remember that whole experience of the story of like, oh, vegan diet screwed me up, but yeah, wasn't he drinking like turpentine and did a lot of fasting? I know he has a lot of problems, and I thought he had gut issues before going vegan. Oh yeah, I also responded to Cosmic Skeptic, again, who had gut issues since he was a young baby kid, and he still had gut issues as a vegan, Yeah, veganism is not a, here's what you should eat as a vegan, just balanced, sensible vegan diet. But there's nothing about the definition of vegan that says anything about curing or reversing any particular disease. That being said, can it possibly help you with certain health issues? Hell yeah, but that's not what it's for. It's it's so that animals aren't being killed. But yeah, it does help for some health reasons, health issues. I wouldn't sell people on, hey, if you go vegan, you're going to cure every disease known to man. It doesn't work that way unless you're a freaking charlatan grifter, charging people $200 an hour to Skype call you. Riley, some vegans are very cult-like though. Yeah, and some non-vegans are very cult-like. It just shows you that veganism is so diverse now. We're such a huge slice of the population, so many hundreds of millions of people, that whatever proportions you find of any type, like chill, cool people like me, there's a same proportion of those chill, cool types in non-vegans. Cult-like people. Most cults are ran by non-vegans, right? Just let's face it. Angie and I watch cult shows all the time, So yeah, but yeah, some vegans gravitate towards cult-like behavior, but Scientology is a crazy-ass cult and they're not vegan. So I'm just saying certain people's psychologies, they are attracted to cult-like behavior, either as a leader or a follower. So yeah, Riley, I don't think it's a vegan thing. It's just a human being thing, and vegans, cover all the various kinds of human personality types. Xenu, yep, there you go. If you're a Scientologist, I said it here. Don't sue me, guys. I'm repeating what I saw on that Leah Remini documentary and South Park. So they're the ones that taught me. Sue them. Anyway, let's see. Sarah, Ellen Fisher is aesthetically pleasing with her content, but not relatable. I haven't watched any of her stuff in a long time. She's the one that lives in Maui, right? Has all the kids and stuff. They're probably old now. They're probably like 15 or something like that. But let's see. What's Angie saying? Yeah, but every time either of us look up no longer vegan on YouTube, it's the same old story. If the video has over 1,000 views, Ryan user responds. Yeah, it's funny how it's like that. I don't cherry pick them. If I'll Google sometimes no longer vegan, hit play, and it's like the same thing all the time. I'm not cherry picking. It's just what these people are making. Let's see. Peter saying, Christina claims she changed her eyesight on a raw vegan diet. Well, I told you, I was raw for almost a year and high raw for another year plus after that. My eyesight didn't get any better. It's slowly getting worse over time. And during that time period, it had that same rate of not getting better. So I don't know why I'm not lucky. Why is she the lucky one? She gets her eyesight improved and I wasn't faithful enough or something like that, So anyway, yeah, that's not science, that's just a personal anecdote. And, it's not something that's a known fact about eating plants. Riley, do I know, I don't know that medical doctor. Not aware of this Dr. Peter. Let's see, Varley. So you actually looked up no longer vegan and watched some. Actually, genuinely revolting what happened to these people. Yeah, Uncle, you saw that Leah Remini series too. I forgot the name of it, but yeah, her and Mark Rinder or something like that. The former thug, beat up and yell and people who were leaving their cult. And funny, when he left, then the same thing was happening to him, how they stalk you and follow around and intimidate you. Pretty crazy. I don't do that. It's like when someone makes a no longer vegan video, I don't follow them in their life. I just make a video response, a very polite, evidence-based response. Okay, Trini, Ellen Fisher's kids aren't that old yet. The 12 might be the oldest. Okay, I know just time's been flying. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them had facial hair or entering college or something like that, working as a barista. Anyway. Tom, how do you get any if you only eat carrots, bro? How do you get any what? Any love? Any nookie? Any money? Any what? How do you get? I'm telling you, carrots is not going to provide you with love or nookie or money. Any what? How do you get any woman with the plant cult? Tom, can you ask a coherent question? How do you get any woman with a plant cult? So you're saying, first of all, we're a cult. We can discuss if we're a cult. And you're saying if you are in this vegan plant cult, as a man, you're unable to meet women. Well, actually, if you want to meet, if you're assuming you're a man there, Tom, if you want to meet women, females, whatever, this is the way to do it, because proportionally there are more women, females that are identify as vegan or vegetarian than there are males. It's not a lot, but it's enough, as opposed to the general population is pretty much 50-50. So your odds are better, actually, of meeting, as a man, meeting a woman to be romantic with or be buddies with or whatever you want to do in a vegan or vegetarian setting. But anyway, if you have a question, a real actual question, Tom, now would be the time to ask it, because I see people in the comments that are not really too much of a fan of these trolling questions. So if you have a real question, ask it. If not, I'll kick your ass out of here or just ban you, because we have rules here. Take a look. Number 2, no spamming or trolling. All right, who wants them? Angie? Uncle, Peter, anyone want to have fun with Tom? You guys can do whatever you feel you see need fit. Ban, time out for whatever length of time. I don't care. Someone have at them, you know. We're not going to get any kind of productive conversation saying that if you eat carrots, you can't meet women. If a man eats carrots, I mean, people eat carrots. I mean, just non-vegan people eat carrots. You know, it's not like carrots are like a food that only vegans eat or something like that. Anyway, bye, Tom. Thanks for coming here, and hopefully you have a nice life if you got banned. And if you just got timed out, enjoy your time and time out. Okay, Riley, thanks for sharing that. Awesome. Plant-based MD who advocates for a high-starch diet. Yeah, nothing wrong with eating a lot of starches. AJ, yeah, we got a troll really early, which is cool because we haven't had many trolls in the past few weeks, so it was just kind of interesting to see one. I don't think he was even throwing poop at the walls, HC Lyrics. He was just blurting out complete nonsense and not really responding to questions asked. He's a dingus. Sarah, awesome. Oh, man. So anyway, yeah, carrots are great, but yeah, who's advocating? Like, again, he thought, how can you meet women eating only carrots? Oh, let's look at veganism, the definition here. Like, where does it say a diet of just like carrots or something? I don't know why living with is highlighted right now. It must have been a mouse slip mistake of mine. But it doesn't say anything about, oh, if you're vegan, we're against animal cruelty and exploitation. And by the way, carrots, that's the only food that we're allowed to eat is carrots. You know? I mean, where do people get these wacky, zany ideas? I think people are they have weird fantasies of what vegans are, and they thought they'd come here and spout some of these fantasies. And yeah, if you do some nonsense like that, you're going to get met with quick resistance from me and my many moderators who will shut your ass down. So anyway, thanks moderators, thanks for handling that. Less stuff I gotta do. I can keep the live stream going. I don't have to turn away and click and find the guy, and thank you. It's warm in here. I still haven't had the AC fixed in this room. I told you it's like nice today. Outside this door, it's nice right now, but I closed the door to keep the sound contained and so that animals don't randomly come in. And as a result, the lights and everything, even though I have a pretty relatively dark studio, as opposed to, I see some people filming with all these crazy lights. I try to keep a chill vibe here. Still 2 computer monitors. That alone will warm up a room with a closed door. Heidi, you got a beanie with from a vegan veg fest, and it says vegan cheese, please. Awesome. Yeah, if you guys have any dad hats you want to send me, I think the PO box might be in the show notes. As you see, I'm wearing more hats and stuff lately. Some people might think, oh, it's because he's going bald. No, I wear them not every video or anything like that. Just my hair's growing out, so some days it comes out really cool looking. Other days it comes out kind of just not cool looking. So I wouldn't call it like a bad hair day, just not like a great hair day. So I'm hoping when it grows out longer, it'll be more consistent and stuff like that. So that's what's going on. Just, you know, hair's growing out. I haven't had a haircut, I don't know, maybe like 5 months or so. It's been a while. I'm just letting it grow. AC, yeah, the AC, AJ, thanks for asking. It's fixed in the entire, we have 4 rooms that have AC blowers. 3 of them are working. This one is not working. It's not that this one is broken. It's just when they fixed the circuit board outside, the manufacturer sent them the wrong board. It was they sent them a board for 3 indoor blowers. instead of 4. So I just haven't had time to follow up. I just know they sent it, and I think he was trying to find some other little parts too, some little minor ones, and that's probably what's taken a long time. So fortunately, we haven't had any crazy heat waves, but that's what's going on. Yeah, the AC's working, the system outside's fine, but the circuit board is missing one little connector area to connect to this one in here. So when he told me that, I said, okay, that sucks, but I can live with that. As long as it's going in the bedroom, you know, I'm cool with that. Yeah, I'm sure you guys would like to see Bodhi and JoJo come in, but you know, I'd prefer not to have them wandering in here when I'm doing stuff. It's just kind of distracting. Just a thing, you know. Then you get assholes like Vegan Gains coming on here. He's got cats. I know what he feeds them. I don't need that kind of nonsense. So anyway. And he doesn't know what I feed him. I've never told him. Or yeah. Anyway, let's keep going on. Yeah, hats aren't illegal. I just wonder if some people say he's wearing hats because he's going bald. Like, no. I mean, yeah, my hair's not as thick at 57 as it was at 47 or 37, but I'm just growing my hair out because I want it to. Fab 12 UCB. Am I anti-natalist at all? What do you mean at all? Like, just disclaimer. Andrew and I made a decision a long time ago that as much as we like kids, we're too attracted to the idea of actually having them and being responsible and financially responsible and emotionally, all that stuff. So, what do you mean at all? Like, isn't it kind of something you either are or not? Either you're anti-natalist, which means you're hardcore, like people should not have kids, or you think, no, like me, people can have kids all they want. I mean, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't have like 10 kids or something like that. But if you have kids, I mean, I don't. You know, that's just how it works. But yeah, personally, I guess you could say I might be one on a personal level, but it doesn't extend beyond me or anything like that. Let's see. Wow, I'm missing something here. Let's see what's going on. God, what happened to AJ? Let me scroll up here. Let's see. I guess we could ask them, huh? VLAM is that person that's anti-natalist. Are they vegan at all? Are they even still here? I didn't even see their comment anymore. Maybe they got timed out too or something like that. But yeah, Riley raises a good point. Pro-natalist for vegans, actually. Yeah, more vegans should reproduce and get more, like, raise kids in a vegan house and, make it more normal. Varley's, yeah, I'm like you. I'm going to read your comment verbatim. I've never wanted kids, never regretted decisions. Me too. I don't ever wake up one day, oh my God, I should have kids. I screwed up. I have no regrets whatsoever. In fact, I often wake up and go, man, I'm glad we made the decision we did. I have no opposite of. Is there a word of opposite? Is there a word that means the opposite of to regret? Is there one? Let me know. I'm not thinking of it off the top of my head. A word that means the opposite, an antonym for regret. Let me know if there's a word for that. Anyway, but damn, I love being an auntie. Yeah, I love being an uncle too. That's the best thing. Being an uncle, auntie, it's all cool. You get all the good stuff, and you don't have to like clean the poop and stuff like that, and put them to bed and stuff. Anyway, let's see, Peter. He got into an argument with somebody who was anti-natalist, saying that if you have kids, you're not vegan because they might grow up and not be vegan. Well, they might also grow up to be vegan. So who's to say? Like, why the argument's ridiculous. It's like the possibility that your kid might not be vegan. Well, what if the possibility kids, so you're just not going to have one on the chance it doesn't? Like, and how do you even quantify the probability of, is it 50-50? Like, how do you even measure that? So how do you know? How do you know that their decision, Peter? How does that person know that their decision is rational? It's like based on any kind of probability that's like likely to happen. Strange. Anyway, Graven, your oldest kid is 32. Wow. And Ryan's gonna, not Ryan, Angie. We're one person now. Angie's gonna leave us. Well, thanks for being here, Angie. Always great to see Angie on the live stream. Ooh, I can't wait to see, I can't wait to see it too. Yeah, you were talking about making a Japanese curry for us tonight, and that sounds very good. I can't wait. I went to the gym today, so I'm back on that track of, being a little tired, a little hungry, but in a good way. Uncle says, yeah, maybe if a vegan had kids, their kids would grow up to be a vegan cult leader. Who knows, So I think that argument, Peter, from that person, just is kind of arbitrary. There's no way. No way to know. Hey, Sarah, member now for 21 months, almost from the beginning. Awesome. Yeah, Peter, it's a stupid argument, though, either way, any way about it, huh? Cool, thank you, Sarah, for being a happy fam. Awesome. AJ, that sounds good. An awesome dal curry. Yeah, good old dal. And roti. Yeah, does that usually have some kind of dairy in it? I forgot. I know roti. I know I've had it before. I just can't remember exactly what it is. So I'm sure there's some vegan workarounds for that. At a new Indian restaurant yesterday. Awesome. Let's see, Johnzik. Do I think it's okay to have 15% fat, or should I go for at least 20%? Are you talking about in your diet, like macronutrient percentages, or are you talking about body fat percentages? Either way, don't ask me. I'm not a dietitian, not a nutritionist, or anything like that. But if you're speaking about macros, I think both those numbers are fine. I think 10's a little cutting it a little low. I think 15 or 20 is it's hard to do something every day. You know what I'm saying? Those like averages. Maybe 1 week you'll have 20% of your macros come from fat. Next week 15. Next week 22. You'll kind of see the trend there. You're roughly in that area rather than compared to like say 10% or 30%. So sounds like you're in the right ballpark. I think for most nutritionists, they would say probably it's not much difference because you can't like hit that number every week, So it sounds good. I tell you, I'm not a nutritionist, but from the bits I know, I don't see anything wrong with that, anything unhealthy, with 15 or 20% of calories from fat. Okay, roti, that must be it. Yeah, we go to an Indian restaurant, AJ, thank you, that has naan bread, which we don't get. Then they have a vegan version of it. Must be the roti. Yeah, because, I remember specifically the different sort of bread that they make off their vegan menu. I haven't been there in a long time. Got to get some for my mom. Yeah, I love dal too, AJ. We must be Indian deep down inside or something. Yeah, Sarah, I'm with you though. Yeah, I'm not afraid of fat. I know there's certain schools of thought, certain vegan influencers that are kind of fat phobic, like fat in diet, the macronutrient known as fat. And I'm with you, Sarah. I don't fear fat at all. Like today, we had avocados with some tacos Angie made. Some mango. I think it's in her book. It's in the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook. Mango tacos. There's avocado. I didn't. Oh my God. No, they're cool as long as they come from Whole Foods. I eat almonds every day now, thanks to Piers Morgan being such a jerk about vegans eating almonds. And I wasn't eating many almonds. I said, screw that guy. If he's going to complain about vegans eating almonds, I'm going to get my money's worth. If he's going to bitch at me, I'm going to eat them. Or else he's just going to bitch at me and have to say, no, I don't eat almonds. So I want to say, yes, I eat the almonds now. And so what? So yeah, I eat almonds and pistachio. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Whole food fats, I don't think are, going to be my downfall or make me giant or anything like that. Let's see, what are you saying there? The planet's at an ecological overshoot. There's no way out of our collective predicament. Sure, it's looking like that more and more, I thought that 10 years ago, or at least I was suspicious that was going to be the case, and it seems more like it further gone. I question whether it's still ethical to bring a new life in the world that's breaking. I think the same thing too, V. Because I'm from how I understand the climate scientists, how they're making the predictions what the world's going to be like here in 10 years, 30 years, 50 years, 100 years, 200 years. Seems like, a lot of us here who are over the age of, say, like 30, 40, 50 in my case, we're probably going to get by without too much craziness. But like, kids that are being born now, or like my nieces and nephews who are like, 10 and stuff, oh, really, around that age, I wonder like, wow, they're going to see some crazy shit probably, it's probably going to be some not so great times in the future. Due to what VLAM's saying. So yeah, that's one thing to think about too right now. If you're bringing kids in the world, it's like, it seems like to us right now, it's business as usual. Things right now, it's just how things have always been. You grow up, you maybe go to college or get a job, and then you have kids, and that's just how it works, right? Well, yeah, but no, it's not how it always works, because, like say when our parents were having us, there wasn't a bunch of scientists breathing down their necks saying, hey, things are going to start getting crazy in a little bit, from what we're doing to the world. So your offspring might have a rough time, but that's what they're saying now. So it is something to think about, I'm not sure what the solution is to not I don't know. I'm not sure. It seems like we're on a bad path though. Yeah, Sarah, you love infants, obsessed with 4 to 6 month olds. Well, I didn't know that. We've never wanted them. Yeah, I appreciate them. A relative has them, and I see them at family gatherings and stuff. Anyway, so anyway. Riley, have I heard Avi, like Dr. Avi's argument for natalism? Nope, I can't say I have. I don't really need to, because I'm not anti-natalist or anything like that. Yeah, VLAM. Yeah, I know. I think it sounds kind of harsh what VLAM's saying, but I'm going to read what VLAM said here verbatim. It's just irresponsible to create life without knowing, or at least being super aware and considering what that means, what it will mean for your kids that you're bringing into this world. I went off track. I didn't read your whole thing again. It's just irresponsible to create life without knowing what sort of world we're being them into. Exactly. I could see if you're ignorant, like many people are, or you just don't care. You just keep up with the Kardashians and the news maybe, and TikTok, and you don't think about stuff like this, and you have kids. You're just kind of like being ignorant about things. And I'm not saying that in a mean way, just that's how a lot of people are, and I can understand, okay, they probably didn't think about it. But how about those that are aware and know what's happening and still are going to do it? It's just kind of like, wow, it's a really ethical question, because yeah, sure, you have the right to procreate. I'm not saying people don't, but what are you, how are you rationalizing, weighing that out against like the kind of world that your kid's going to be living in when they're 50 years old, or 60 years old? Just something to really think deeply about before just making a decision that has a long consequence, it's going to be around. Your kid's going to be around for a while. But I'm definitely not anti-natalist. I think just people really need to know what they're doing and be aware of the consequences of their actions, because this is a deep, there's some, it's a big thing. But yeah, I'm Sarah with you. Yeah, for me, that's my thoughts. But everyone else, do what you want. But be aware. Don't be ignorant. Be aware of what you're doing. Think it through. And then if you still want to take the chance of having kids who are going to live in this crazy planet, do it. But at least you thought it through. Great, man. I didn't think about that when you were having sex. Well, you said your oldest one's 32, so they're probably going to get by okay, I'm not saying people shouldn't think didn't have to, but I'm just saying right now, especially right now where we're at, it's something that all of us have heard of. We might have not heard of this stuff 30 years ago. There weren't too many people, sounding the alarms of what's probably coming. But right now, it's here. The things that were predicted in the 90s and early 2000s of just global weirding, it's happening. It's been happening. It's here, and a little quicker and more hardcore than many thought. Sorry. Well, I didn't know we were going to get fixed at a young age like that, and doctors wouldn't do it. Wow. Interesting. I mean, that's weird. It's your choice. If you're 18 years old, and that means you're an adult. Um, Surprised they wouldn't do it if interesting. Huh. So Riley, you're saying Avi managed to convince an anti-natalist in under 10 minutes to become a natalist once. That sounds entertaining, but I don't think I need to see it, because that's not a debate I'm going to get into. I'm not. I don't have a desire to debate anti-natalists on this channel or anything like that. That's not, and more so, that's because I'm just not interested in that concept. It's not something I think about all that often, other than when someone asks me about it, like here. It's just not something I'm passionate about and read about, watch videos about. I just don't have, but cool. If Avi and others are into that, awesome. If they have passion for that, awesome. I'm interested in other things. And that's the beauty of living in a free country. Hey Milo, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, so I agree with you 100%. Kids are awesome. Love them in doses, for sure. What's that, Peter, about Jordan Peterson, our good friend who loves chopping wood? Jordan Peterson thinks there's not enough people in the world and everyone needs to have more children. We already have over 8 billion people. Like, how many do we need? Like, do they have a number, and is it based on any science, or are they just pulling crap out of their butt? I mean, what's the optimum number of humans that this planet should have? I would like to see the mathematics that shows how it's optimum or something like that. If we had like 10 or 11 billion people, the planet would be better. We'd have less scarcity and more food and less pollution. Or I just want to see how they determine that. 8.5 billion? No, not enough. We need more than that. I just want to see the science rather than just an opinion. Wow, AJ, huh? Let's see. Oh, cool. Peter, you think the movie Christspiracy is coming to digital very soon for rental purchases? Cool. Yeah, I don't know if I will buy it unless it's like a reasonable price, because I'm not rich or anything like that. But yeah, rental, yeah, fully. I'll rent it if I have to, and hopefully it'll just come to one of the streaming services that we got right now. But yeah, thanks for letting me know about that. Yeah, thanks for letting me know about Inside Out or Emotional Whirlwind 2. I think it's called Inside Out 2. Yeah, I'm thinking Emotional Whirlwind's the ride that we go on. Yeah, that was an awesome movie. I talked about that, I think, last week. Really, really, just cool story. I fully related to it, and I think about it almost every day since I've seen it. Since then, I tried to watch Encanto on Disney Plus, and Angie and I just thought it was all right. I thought it'd be more like Coco. I loved Coco. I thought Coco was like one of the best, of the Pixar animated movies. I thought Encanto would be like that. Yeah, I just thought it was all right. It wasn't bad. I just didn't really like it that much. But I thought it was the right time of year. I thought, it had some kind of like spooky magic Halloween thing. I didn't, but I'm hopefully I have plans to watch Coco again this year. So I saw it for the first time last year. Actually, Angie and I just watched a 90s classic horror movie. We don't really watch horror movies all that much. Encanto's not a Pixar movie. Maybe that's it. Maybe Disney Studios did it without them, because the Pixar ones I like a lot better. But anyway, we saw the 90s movie Scream. The original movie Scream with like Neve Campbell, and we saw that last night. And it was really cool. I wanted to see it too because there's a lot of filming locations in Northern California, up in Sarah's neck of the woods there. So we got to see a lot of like cool like scenery of like Sonoma County and stuff like that. But anyway, that was cool. That wasn't that bad. In fact, it was kind of fun. I saw that there's Scream 2, so we might watch that. You saw that in the 90s? Yeah, I didn't see that in the 90s, so it was totally new to me. I had no idea what was going to happen. I know it has a big cult following. It was one of the most popular horror movies of its time. Hey, Bill, be right back. I didn't even know you're here, Bill. What's that, Milo? Elon thinks we can solve everything by going to Mars and building nuclear power plants. Oh, I didn't know he wanted to build nuclear power plants. And seriously, if Elon wants to go to Mars, yeah, cool. Let him go. I think many of us would prefer Elon to go to Mars and do his stuff in Mars. Totally cool. Yeah, I might even contribute a few bucks to the world's richest man to facilitate his journey. So we can all hope for that. Priscilla, Veg Fest. Are you talking about SoCal Veg Fest? We haven't gone since COVID, since they took a break from after COVID. Usually they would get in touch with us and have us get involved, like speak, present. But no, they haven't got in touch with us. So yeah, we haven't reached out to them. We have nothing against them. We think they're really great people. They just kind of, our paths haven't been crossing for the past few years. So yeah, I know Moby's going to be the keynote speaker or something like that. It sounds really cool. Maybe we'll go. I just, if we go, it wouldn't be as a presenter or a VIP or anything like that. We just go as like regular people. Lol, Elon. Cool, sir. Yeah, I'm glad you sold most of your Tesla like years ago, because yeah, it did have a nice run. But yeah, I'm sure you're still up, right? Even if you hold a few shares, just dump it all now. Just be gone with it. They just reported earnings again, and again they missed their targets, and it took a hit. So I don't see any upside for them in a while. They placed all their bets on the Cybertruck as their new car. It's such a niche product, it's like if Apple had placed all their bets on that Apple Vision Pro goggles VR thing, headset, It's not. For them, they know it's a new product category. They're hoping to grow into the future. But anyway, the Cybertruck, I heard it had another recall again, like I think their fifth one or something like that. I mean, it's just some crazy stuff. But yeah, the appeal is very niche. It's not like the Model 3, which I think was a brilliant car for its time. But anyway, there's Cybertrucks all over Marin. You have to chuckle. No, really? Wow. Oh yeah. Japanese and Koreans make some really scary horror movies too, like Ringu, where we saw that back in the early or mid 2000s. It's sad to hear, Sarah, that those Cybertrucks are all over. Let's see, AJ, you read you can't break the windows on a Cybertruck? No. Oh, no, have you seen it? This is awesome. I remember I was watching the live stream a few years back when they presented Elon's on stage presenting the Cybertruck to a live audience, and he was bragging about how you can't break the window. So what did the guy do? He threw a rock at it or hit it with a hammer? I forgot. And it broke. He's, oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Let's try this other window. Did it? And the same thing happened. So no, it's no, it's funny. They break. that was a disaster. That should have been a sign of things to come, that it was going to be a very problematic vehicle for them. And I'm just saying that objectively. It's not because I'm a non-Elon Musk fan. I'm just saying it's a well-known fact in the automotive car world that the Cybertruck has been a lot of trouble, a lot of problems. Yeah, Sarah, I know. Same thing too. When I'm going around town, I see someone, my little plug-in electric compact car, and I see someone in the Cybertruck. Yeah, what's that? Cybertrucks make me think, literally? Like really? Exactly. But hey, if you have a Cybertruck, cool. I'm not bagging on you. I'm just saying it's a truck that will go down in infamy in the electric car history. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. If you want to get one, cool. I'm not gonna make a video saying you're a bad person or anything like that. But yeah, it's a very niche product for a very special type of person, usually a male. And that's what it is. Yeah, Pinto cars look better. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Model Y. That's a much more sensible Tesla. Yeah, Model 3, Model Y. They're two most mainstream cars as far as being practical, and for them, relatively affordable. vehicles that appeal to a wide segment. It's Model 3 for people that like smaller cars. Yeah, Model Y for, more crossover SUV size. It makes sense. Those cars make sense. And back when I got my plug-in hybrid from Toyota, I was considering Model 3. I didn't get one, but it was on my list of things I had thought about. Exorcist. Yeah, we saw that on we got Max. So we saw that today on there. So yeah, we added that to our list. I'm sure we saw it a while ago. It's been a bit. So yeah, all month we're all loaded up now. I have so many cool. I'm really excited to see. I tell you, Coco. That's like the one I'm most excited to see. But yeah, we got off to a good start last night with Scream. We'll do Scream 2. And it pretty much every year we watch Only Lovers Left Alive, Tom Hiddleston. That's what I think I got now. I think my hair is in like the Tom Hiddleston phase, I have a higher forehead than him, but that's when I push it back like that. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going for, kind of a Tom Hiddleston haircut. But yeah, Coco, I'm glad you like that too, Uncle. I'm not sure if you saw that or not, but yeah, Coco, totally cool movie. Great story, great animation. Anyway, Rosemary's Baby. You still have never watched Rosemary's Baby? AJ, I gotta say, I think I can speak for Angie too. That is our favorite, whatever you want to call it, horror movie, spooky movie, whatever you want to call it. That is our number one right there, hands down. Rosemary's Baby. It's so cool. And what's cool about it too, it's not like a slasher movie where the teenagers go in the attic and have sex and they get killed or something like that. It's not like that. It's just a psychological thriller about Satan, kind of. We like movies about Satan. There's some just really great movies in the 70s. That was just a great era for movie making, like from 1970 to about 75, 76. Golden era of Hollywood right there. No, I didn't hear that, Peter. Billie Eilish only allowed vegan food at her Toronto concert. I remember Morrissey was trying to do that at some shows and encountered a lot of friction from, like, I guess the show promoters, even the guests. It's like people are complaining, like, I won't give Billie anything. Like, no. Like my video I just made this week about those 3 Asian kids sitting around talking about food and how vegan food's really expensive. Like, no, you eat vegan food already. You eat plants, and if there's a vegan burger, you couldn't eat it. It's not like when you eat a vegan burger, oh, it tastes like crap. They taste fine. Put some ketchup, mustard on it like you do your meaty burger, and it tastes the same. It's like, it's weird. It's like, as a vegan, we can't eat everything, right? It's just, some foods are off limits because of their ethical considerations. They violate our ethical considerations. But non-vegans can eat a vegan burger. There's nothing ethically stopping. Oh, I can't eat plants. No, you eat plants. You have to eat plants unless you're a carnivore or something like that. It's just such a weird thing how they're complaining, well, I won't be able to eat anything. Yeah, you can. There'll be French fries, right? Those are vegan too. It's just so stupid. Unless you get them at McDonald's. But, that they weren't going to serve food for Billie Eilish in Toronto. Yeah, Omen's good one too. Yeah, Trini, to AJ. Rosemary's Baby is a pretty easy watch. You get scared a few times. It's spooky. Yeah, Mia Farrow kicking ass in that movie. Let's see. Yeah, I should watch it this week. Watch it this month for sure, AJ. That's awesome. That's really cool that, you're like me, older, and all these years have gone by and you haven't seen it yet. So that's cool. You saved it for this very adult period of your life so you can experience it now for the first time. It's unlike, say, like a record I've heard 100 times. I'll go listen again, but it's never like the first time you heard it, so you can hear it now. See this movie now for the first time as a fully formed adult. Yeah, the Omen movies are good. I think I said that. Let's see. Riley said, what's my opinion on the horse riding thing? Lots of vegan activists criticize Billy for riding horses. Yeah, I know that's an issue that a lot of vegans get really hardcore about. I mean, whenever in doubt, I just go back to the definition of veganism. It's a philosophy and way of living which seeks to exclude as far as possible and practicable all forms of exploitation and cruelty to animals. So is horse riding cruel? Well, Usually not, but when I have seen like horse racing, like the jockeys, they're whipping, smacking the horse's butt to make it run faster, and that they give them drugs before. I know this stuff because my dad was into horse racing, so I've been to many horse racing tracks in my youth. I know I know what goes on, and that is definitely cruelty. So outside of horse racing, is there let's see, animal exploitation or cruelty? Well, let's look at the definition of exploitation so we can be on the same page here. It's riding a horse exploitative of the animal. So definition, exploitation. Okay. Number two, one that this comes from the Oxford Language Dictionary. I'm not cherry picking. I'm not doing this to like call any particular vegan out. I'm just following a line of critical thinking. And if someone dislikes this, tough shit. This is critical thinking here. Exploitation, the act or fact of treating someone unfairly in order to benefit from their work. Well, is the simple act of riding a horse treating them unfairly? I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it that much because I don't ride horses. I don't hang out with people that do that. But definition, the second definition, the action or making use and benefiting from resources. So yeah, a human is actually using the horse to benefit. They're using the work of the horse. They put a heavy human and saddle on top of their back that wouldn't be there, so they're carrying more weight to transport them to a different location to get from point A to point B. So by definition, yeah, they are benefiting from the resource of the horse and its work. So even though it might be a more milder form of exploitation than say what happens in the world of like animal agriculture, it's kind of like bees, right? That's why vegans don't have honey, because the act of taking honey from a bee seems to violate some of these aspects of the definition, such as the making use of and benefiting from the resources, the honey that the bees made for the bee colony, the health of the colony, and all that. So yeah, I think if you follow the spirit of animal cruelty and exploitation, seems like you shouldn't be too gung-ho on horse riding. That being said, I have never made a video calling a vegan out for riding a horse. Okay, just let you guys know that, and I probably won't. But you know, here's what the words mean, so I'll let you churn that through your guys' brains. Okay, so right, so I've never thought about this in great depth. I'm just going by definitions. They argue it's necessary to ride horses for their own health. Is it necessary? I mean, there's wild horses, right? They seem to like live in nature and without humans ever having rid them. Are they different genetically? Like wild horses can survive and be healthy and all that without a human riding it from time to time, but horses that people keep, they have to be ridden. I mean, I'm just saying, if say you got a horse that's been kept, you know, by humans and all, and it somehow got released out into nature, assuming it could find food sources, say it could join a herd of wild horses and integrate into that herd, would it not be able to survive with them? Are they somehow different? I don't know. So maybe you can tell me if you know more about that, Riley. Seems like a argument that doesn't seem to make sense to me, but that could be because of my ignorance on the subject. Ali, people think it's necessary, and I'm not sure why. That's what I'm saying, Ali. I have skepticism towards that assertion. In order for my mind to be convinced otherwise, I would need to see some evidence that addresses the concerns I have about that assertion, that it's necessary. Like the horse will die, it will be unhealthy unless a human rides it from time to time. Yeah, there's lots of wild horses out in the West Coast here, Nevada, California. That's how I see it. You know, if someone wants to make an argument that it's necessary, like the horse is going to die or have health problems unless a human rights, I'd love to hear the argument and persuade me as a skeptic. Riley, you can, but I'm really not too. I told you, I'm not going to make a video about horse riding. I have not made one yet. My 1,500 plus videos. and I don't intend to do one anytime as well. So yeah, thanks for offering to share it, Riley, but yeah, just a debate that I'm really not all that interested in. Let's see. Sidalicious says domestic horses can survive in the wild. That's what Mustangs are. Okay, see, I didn't know that. If that's right, then that weakens the person's argument that you mentioned there, Riley. I forgot what you said her name was. That would weaken her argument. If wild horses, once in the wild, can survive and they're called Mustangs, yeah, that would weaken that assertion. Uncle, I don't know how it works too. Yeah, Uncle asked, don't you have to, quote, break a horse in order to ride it? I don't know. You guys tell me. I have no idea. Like I said, I've been to horse race tracks when I was a kid because of my dad, and he liked gambling and stuff like that. But I never saw horses were trained or anything like that. I haven't a clue. That's sad to hear, Jesse. Victoria, Canada has a ridiculous horse-drawn carriage tourist industry that makes you so sad. I've seen Peter go and protest that stuff, right? Good there, point to Mark Rigney. Are they herd animals? Maybe they shouldn't be isolated. I don't know. It's so delicious. Yes, you have to teach a horse to handle being ridden. And see, that's the exploitative part, possibly. Not saying slam dunk exploit, but you're changing a horse's nature and making it want to do things to benefit you to get from point A to point B, or to just take a pleasure ride if you're not using it for transportation. I guess most people don't use horses for transportation these days. Yeah, a few people do, but I'm saying they're probably just used for more recreational activities. Ooh, Peter, that's gross. Okay, Devin knows a little bit, it sounds like. Devin says, I work with horse sanctuaries throughout California, and no horse on the planet needs to be ridden in order for it to live a happy, healthy life. It's an absurd statement to say even. And that's what I was suspecting, Devin, that a horse needs to be ridden. So no horse ever on planet Earth needs to be ridden in order to have health and happiness. Yeah, I was quite skeptical of that assertion that we heard here. It seemed like an extreme claim. It needs some extreme evidence, like an animal needs that evolved for millions of years without humans riding them. Sure, we have done selective breeding since encountering them, but still, have they been bred so far away from their nature that they have to have a human on them? I'm quite skeptical. Yeah, I read it, Devin. I knew what you meant to say there. Yeah, metalhead. Yeah, Amish. I said, yeah, most people, probably less than 1% of people, at least in the Western world, use horses for transportation anymore. Yeah, Amish for sure. Mm-hmm. And they drive cars too, right? But they still have their horse and buggies or whatever they got there. What's that, Samuel? If there were a large man that could give you a ride for free, would that be okay just because they're bigger? Huh? Yeah, I see what you're saying. Say we bred the biggest, strongest men around, right? And we bred them to, Sarah. Thanks, Sarah. Awesome. Totally cool. 5 Happy Fan memberships. I'm going to come back to what you're saying there. Devin got one. Travis got one. And Uncle got one. And Norman and Werner got memberships. Thank you so much, Sarah. Totally awesome. They're very kind and generous of you to grow our numbers here. She gifted 5 Happy Healthy Vegan memberships. Thanks. Thank you so much. But what's that point you're saying there, Sam? Yeah, say we could, we bred the largest, bulkiest, strongest, biggest humans to carry people. That would be exploitive, right? Hey, you're big. We need you to carry people. That would be exploitive. It would be unfair just because of their larger than average size that they're forced to be the transportation for others. Vegan, no car driving for the Amish? Are you serious? They don't drive any cars, not even like a golf cart or something? Really? No, are you saying they don't drive cars at all? Yeah, Angie, good thing you weren't logged in. Yeah, Sarah just gifted 5 memberships, and you would have got one for sure, right? That's how it works out. like Bob used to always get them, and then Angie would get them too, and then it would always skip Uncle, it seemed like. So like Murphy's Law, right? You know, does that work here? Oh wow, AJ, wow, thank you so much, AJ. Thank you, AJ. And I'm Sarah for the I'm sorry for the gifts there for the new members. And 5 earlier, that's his name, 5 tipped $5. So thank you guys for growing our members here and keeping us afloat here, because as you guys know, we've had a really rough summer in so many ways, like emotionally, financially. It's been a rough one, you know. Hopefully I'll just look back, man, 2024 summer sucked. Anyway, thank you guys, thanks so much. Let's see. Here we have a counterpoint here about horses. Blood Rose 75 says we don't, quote, break horses in Britain. We school and work with them. It's how you do with them. Fox hunting, etc., is obvious multi-abuse. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about. I wasn't really all that concerned, Blood Rose, about the breaking or training part of that. Just something that someone just threw in later. Yeah, I didn't think that was the worst aspect of horses or horse riding. But I think the argument or the assertion that horses it's necessary for them to be ridden by humans on some kind of regular basis in order to have health and happiness, that to me just seemed like some just bullshit, basically. Just, you know, just some mental gymnastics that's not based in evidence-based information to justify what they're doing. As I said, wild horses, Mustangs, and all are the counter argument for that. Okay, Heidi points out that Mennonite drive the cars. Okay. All right, what's the difference between Mennonite and Amish? I'm not from that part of the world. They don't live out here. I've never seen either of them. What's the difference? Are they kind of similar? They both have the beards and stuff like that. And let me know. If I go back in time, don't set the time machine to 2020. I'll avoid 2020 and 2024 too. People have Bob dreams? I hope not. That would be really frightening. Okay, Heidi says Mennonites are more liberal in what they do. So are they similar to the Amish, just a little more progressive or something like that? Okay, Travis says there are different kinds of Amish. Some have cars, some don't. Interesting how you guys encounter Amish. Hey, I can't say I've ever seen like Amish people in like real life, you know, TV. Yeah, for sure. All right, cool, Blood Rose 75. Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad you understood my reasoning there. Okay, you guys know way more about this. See, like people like me, I assume Sarah and Uncle, probably we don't know jack crap because here we are on the West Coast. They're not here, you know. Yeah, Pennsylvania. I know that's like, yeah, that's the area. AJ, you live in Amish country? They go by your house, their buggies? In upstate New York? I didn't know that was Amish country. I thought it was Pennsylvania mainly. So I guess they have different areas in the East Coast that they live in. It's not Florida, right? Did I say jack crap? I must have. Did I say jack crap, Sarah? Did I say we don't know jack crap? Is that what I said? We don't know jack crap about Amish here. We don't see them. I did say that. Well, it's true, right? We don't know jack crap about Amish or Mennonite. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go Google it later. Mennonite versus Amish. So to the average untrained eye let me see if I got this right. To the average untrained eye of West Coasters like me and Sarah and Uncle and Peter and 12 string, would we all just see them as the same? Would we look at an Amish person or family and a Mennonite person or family and think, oh, they are all one kind of thing, right? Am I right there or am I wrong? Yeah, I'm like you, Sarah. If you like us on the West Coast, unless you spend some heavy time in Pennsylvania or something like that, or where AJ's at, you know, you're not going to see Amish. I don't think they get on airplanes and take, West Coast wine tasting trips or something like that, right? Go see a ball game at Dodger Stadium or something, go surfing. Wow, Peter, I've never heard of that. I heard of Rum Springs, right? Do the Mennonites do that too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, Sarah, too, that Marin and Bend are Amish free. It's a good bet to take. Even though, yeah, there's hundreds of thousands of people in Marin, there might not be any Amish. Just saying. Oh, Peter, some interesting facts there. This is an interesting turn of discussion here. We've never gone on this path before, discussing Amish and Mennonites and stuff. I guess because we were talking about horses, right? Horse-drawn carriages and stuff like that. And you guys are saying you see them all the time. I'm going, hey, us West Coasters, we don't know jack crap about them. I don't know what a Mennonite is from a Amish. Don't know. I'm not disrespecting them. I just don't know. I just totally don't know anything. Yeah, Varley's. Yeah, I don't think you have them out there either, right? That's just like an American thing. Not sure why, but yeah. Dildo days. Interesting. Yeah, I've heard they make cool furniture, huh? I'm just vaguely aware of that. Oh, metalhead. So wait, so Mennonites, are they basically Amish, like the same thing to an untrained person like myself? Oh, Sarah, oh my God, the bot got you. I've seen you get away from the bot so many times. Where do you sign up for what? For Amish knowledge training? Probably just watch some stuff on YouTube or something like that where you can learn about anything. I bet are there like TikTok Amish people? Are there, can you go on TikTok and watch the guy, hey, I'm making the butter here. Is that work out? Here, I'm fixing the buggy, how does that work out? Is there TikTok Amish influencers? And I don't support making butter, by the way. Just saying, in my mind, my fantasy, that's what Amish people do. They fix the cart, the horse-drawn buggy, and they make butter and furniture. I know I'm just totally being stereotypical and dumb. They don't use electricity? Well, you can do those things without electricity. You can make butter without electricity, right? You can fix your horse-drawn carriage and what's the other thing I said? Anyway. Okay, AJ has an analogy for me. Mennonites, compared to the Amish, are like Reform Jews to Orthodox Jews. Okay, I think I get it. All right. Ooh, they're operating a puppy mill in Minnesota? Yikes. Okay, you can't have a YouTube channel, so you can't be an Amish influencer. They won't let one of them just hey, you can be the Amish influencer. Make your TikToks and YouTube videos. Climax, Saskatchewan? You have some weird town names, guys, out there. What, Varley's, your dad keeps watching videos about extreme religious sects? Yeah, Angie and I like that ourselves, but we don't want to be in any of them. They all are, there's a narcissist, sociopath, always that's behind them doing crazy, wicked crap. Yes, Dad, I'm sure your 6 daughters would be happy in these extreme religious cults too, yeah. Well, I didn't know Amish are into puppy mills. What's up with that? Is it just a way to make money, I guess? Sell the puppies to the heathens? Okay, yeah, they are. Hey, Fallon Marie, they are very similar to the Amish, but they have more modern amenities, like electricity and cars. That's cool. That's where they disagree. They come from the same belief system, but some said, hey, we want to live like the 1800s. And others say, screw that. I want to have some electricity. If any Amish are watching, I don't know much about you guys or Mennonites. Don't sue me or anything. I don't know. I'm just learning here and just giving my opinions in real time. I don't disrespect or dislike you guys. Just saying, in case if there's any Amish lawyers watching. Are there even Amish lawyers? Can you be an Amish lawyer? I don't know. That sounds like good luck, Sarah. If a grasshopper just landed on you, I wouldn't consider that to be some kind of evil omen or anything like that. It sounds either neutral or positive. Definitely not bad. Let's see, AJ. I can't confirm this. Any Amish attorneys watching? AJ says Amish are rumored to not treat their horses and animals very well. No, I'm just reading that. I don't know if that's true, but it's, you know. AJ thinks that's good luck, Sarah. I think so too. All right, so we've learned a lot, especially us West Coasters here, us, Californians and Oregonians and Canadians who have never seen Amish people. So this was quite educational, and I'm glad we learned about Amish people. Anyway, let's move on. I know how we got here. We were talking about horses. Amish drive horses. Is that where you drive them? You drive the horseless carriage? I don't know. This is stuff I just don't understand or relate to. Anyway, let's see. Oh, speaking of religious, like odd religious groups and beliefs, Metalhead says he watches videos on the FLDS. That's the breakaway from the regular Latter-day Saints, the Mormons, the ones where you can have 20 wives if you want and marry them when they're like 12 or something like that. Yeah, the leader, Warren Jeffs was on the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I saw the documentaries on that. That's pretty hardcore. I don't want to think about that anymore. That's just some dark stuff. Heidi, you saw the Amish Mennonites, whatever, at Mexico Market in Pennsylvania? Interesting. They go to Walmart. Okay, so they're not totally against all modern stuff. They'll go to Walmart even. But I guess they can't buy it online, or don't buy it online, right? They just go and buy it in person. Let's see, how are we doing here? An hour and a half? I'll stay on at least another 20, 30 minutes. I'm pretty hungry. I can't wait for Angie to start making that, I'll let Angie know. I'm starting to feel a little hungry. Oh man, I don't want to make her like go cook if she's enjoying her show right now. Let's see, Peter, you're religious. I didn't know that you're part of a religion called Pastafarian. Sometimes you wear a spaghetti strainer on your head as a way to honor your pasta god. Awesome. Now I'm going to be a curryitarian tonight, I think. You've seen the Amish? Where did you see the Amish at, Peter? Did you see them in Canada, like on the West Coast? I thought they just don't come here. They don't like the West Coast or something, or they just don't leave their homelands or whatever. Yeah, text her. Where's my dinner? Yeah. Hey, my woman, where's my dinner at? You know? God, that'd be so sexist. No, it's not me at all. Yeah, she says she's making curry. I just wonder if she's waiting for me to like get closer to finishing up here or something like that. I wish it was like that. Sometimes it is like that, Sarah, the magic food chair. Like she's making it and there's really nothing I can do. I mean, sometimes there's little bits I can help with. Like today I warmed up some tortillas. Other days I'll make rice and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll make the Tuscan kale pilaf or the khichdi all on my own. But sometimes I have nothing to do, so I'll just sit on the couch or chair and just kind of wait for her to bring it out. I feel bad, but anyway. She's not going to kick my patoot. I'm not like that. Weird Al. I remember Amish Paradise. I thought you were saying Weird AI. Like that's a new AI, like large language model or generative AI. Weird AI. Isn't all AI weird? But yeah, okay. Weird Al. Yeah, I saw the Amish Paradise set to Gangsters Paradise, and I approve of that video. I think it's cool. Both of them, the original and the Weird Al. Do I do dishes? Yeah, AJ, but we have a dishwasher, but I'm the one who handles most of the dish responsibilities, like getting the dishes into the dishwasher, taking them out, putting them away. So I guess I do the dishes. So yeah, and a lot of people think, oh, if you have a dishwasher, you do nothing. No, you still got to do stuff. You just don't do the washing part. You go in there and and put them all back where they come from. It's still doing some stuff. Not like saying I'm a victim, give me any sympathy. And I'm just saying that. But yeah, I do the dishes. Low carb? Who wants to be low carb, bro? Let's just eat your bread, man. Eat your pita bread. Nothing wrong with that. AJ is the dishwasher. Dr. Bear is here. Awesome, Dr. Bear. Another West Coaster. Hey, Dr. Bear, question. We were just talking about this for the past 20 minutes. You're on the West Coast as opposed to others on the East Coast like AJ. Dr. Bear, have you ever seen Amish people before? Because I haven't, and pretty much all us West Coasters have not. Uncle, yeah, you've never seen Amish people either, right, Uncle? Let's see, Peter. Yeah, there's a new Joker movie coming out, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, if he's in it, he's an amazing actor. I mean, he just so happens to be vegan as well, vegan activist. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, one of the great actors of my generation. Yeah, I definitely want to see that because he was so amazing in that first Joker. Let's see. So Dr. Bear, a West Coaster. I just asked her. I have never seen an Amish person or community, but I've ever tried. There's nowhere to look. You have to go to Pennsylvania or other areas, in that direction, East Coast. Even somebody even said Minnesota, but yeah, they're not here. They haven't really migrated or moved their communities to the West Coast in any way that I've seen. Let's see, Sarah, we don't have that many dishes and would need them again before the washer is full. Yeah, we're kind of the opposite. For some reason, I guess we just accumulated a lot of dishes over the years. And since we haven't really moved in a long time, they're just here unless we break something. We have a lot of dishes. So yeah, we can fill up the dishwasher, that's for sure. So it does come in handy. I like our little dishwasher. It's old. Probably got it around 2008 or something like that. Still working, and I hope it works for a long time still. Interview Dr. Berg. I don't think he'd want to do an interview with me since I've made fun of him, I guess, responding to his nonsense. Yeah, Sarah, I agree with that. I want to purge more. I want to get rid of more stuff, especially if I want to move. But it's hard to when you're a musician. You got a bunch of crap, So, but I can purge non-gear. But I've been purging a lot of gear too. I've been selling stuff online. Wow, AJ, I must have been trippy as a kid seeing Amish country as a kid back in the day. It must have been fascinating. The new Joker movie is not rated very good. 5.4 out of 10, Uncle. Crap. Well, I still want to see it. Angie and I loved him in the first one. He was such a compelling Joker. So we'll still check it out. That's cool, Sarah. 6 big plates, 6 small ones, and 6 cereal bowls. That'll totally more than get it done, especially if the two of you living together, I assume you don't have a bunch of parties. I always trip out when I watch shows on Home and Garden, HGTV, say I like those shows where they go looking for a new house or whatever. They always say, yeah, we love to entertain. We need a bigger living room to entertain. We need a bigger kitchen to entertain. Angie and I going, that's not going to be a requirement for us when we get another place in the future. It's we're not entertainers. I don't care if it has an entertaining area or not. Totally cool. Yeah, and sometimes, just having a big bowl, Sarah. You can just put all your food in a bowl, eat it, easy, huh? We did have a troll earlier, Dr. Bear. That was about it. No level 5,000 vegans. Just a troll in the first 5 minutes. Then he got banned. He was making something. How does a vegan guy how is a vegan guy able to get a girlfriend or a wife if he's eating only carrots. Some complete nonsense like that. So much wrong with that whole idea. So we just didn't even address it because it was just too stupid. So that's what you missed. Thought you missed a troll, Sarah? Yeah, that's it in a nutshell, basically. The question was too stupid to be dealt with here in any kind of serious way. Like, you know, how do you, like, use critical thinking and evidence-based information to process such a silly thing? It makes you wonder, did he really believe that, or was he just truly trolling and didn't believe it? Now, I don't think it was unattractive, Dr. Bear. I thought, like, we ate nothing but carrots, and because of that, that prevents one from meeting a woman if you're a man. It's something like that. See, it's hard to even construct his argument together because the way he stated it was just so dumb. So I think I stated it in the most like concise or clear way possible. Who's part of Scientology? Dr. Berg? Really? Okay. I think someone did mention that to me once before. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was very strange, Dr. Bear, but, you know, if someone's just trolling, you know, who knows? When I see dumb comments like that, I really honestly think, is this like some just 13-year-old kid just effing around because the content of their writing, the ideas they're expressing seem about kind of that age range or so. Oh, that's cool. He's in a cult too. He's in Scientology, Dr. Birds, isn't that cool? Awesome. Yeah, Riley is lucky. Riley got here just in time for the troll. Got to experience all the glory of that person's brilliance. Anyway, no more trolls. Is anyone lurking in the background right now? You're just waiting to come here and debunk veganism, or you think you have some example you want to share with us as to why veganism sucks and how I should be dead or something like that because I eat only plants. You know, if you're lurking, be brave. Come out and say hi to us. You can see we're friendly. We don't attack or anything like that. We're cool. We're open to discussing things with people as long as you are, you know, civil. If you can maintain some basic civility, we can go a long ways. Yeah, Dr. Berg does have that cool whiteboard, which I have zero room for here. So he's got me beat on the whiteboard. I don't know about that, Marlies. I have no way how to judge that. Ooh, I'm starting to feel hungry. Damn. Niels, you felt very fatigued when you tried veganism. Any thoughts? What were you eating? Like, let me ask you this too. Were you doing veganism in a way like were you trying to like lose weight? I know like often people when they come to eating vegan, they think, oh, I'm gonna be all healthy. I'm gonna try to get like a ripped body or a bikini body, whatever your thing is, you know, whatever you're into. Yeah, I'm just wondering if was that part of it, because I know like when Bob Hill said I'm going vegan now, he was trying to like calorie restrict from like eat like 1,000 calories a day or something like this, something crazy like that. So I'm just wondering if there was anything of that going on. That's my first suspicion. Not to say that's what happened to you for sure, but I've seen this happen quite a lot, and that's the first question I want to ask. Okay, so Nils says, basically trying to make sure I was eating enough protein. Yeah, worthless was part of it. Yes. I'm not sure what the worthless part was. Weight loss was part of it. Aha. See, I'm psychic. See, I called that out. You didn't even tell me. Weight loss was part of it. So yeah, that to me is most likely. Have you heard of Occam's razor? The simplest explanation tends to be the correct one. Doesn't mean it has to be, but yeah, I've seen this way too many times. But yeah, Sarah points out regarding getting enough protein, I'm going to read Sarah's comment verbatim. No problems getting enough protein on a plant-only diet. not really an issue. And if you really feel you need to, you can take some pea protein supplements or just eat more beans, more legumes. People say I don't like beans. Well, there's literally like dozens and dozens and dozens of different types of legumes. I've never met a person that hated all of them or would get sick from all of them. But yeah, the weight loss part was probably why you didn't feel that good. I mean, you could calorie restrict on any diet. If you're lacking the calories that your body needs to maintain itself, to regenerate energy, recover from physical activity, and just your basic metabolism. If your body's not getting the calories it needs, well, you can go a day or two probably and not suffer too bad. But if you do it in any sustained way, there's going to be consequences, and it has nothing to do with eating plants. Just eating a standard American diet, a Mediterranean diet, what have you. If you're not getting enough calories, you're not going to feel optimal or good, or you'll be tired or what have you. So that's probably what's going on there, Nels. That's just my guess. And if you want to try eating in a balanced, sensible, vegan way, you've come to the right channel. We got the Happy Healthy Vegan Cookbook right here. These are foods that I'm guarantee if you follow the directions on how much ingredients to put in, you will have no choice other than to be stuffed, filled up. Like, there's just no way you could, unless you just ran a marathon or something, there's no way you could eat the complete serving of the Tuscan kale pilaf. There's no way, because Angie and I share it. We split it roughly in half. And so there's no way you could do it. I mean, you'll be full. If you're going to be tired, it's going to be because you're so full that you're digesting. All the blood's gone to your brain and you're tired from that. So I'll give you a link to our bookstore. Our web store, I should say, home.happyhealthyvegan.org. You can get the ebook, you can get the print book. We'll sign it for you. There you go. Get it. Eat and be merry and be full and not be fatigued, because weight loss is part of it. Veganism has nothing to do with weight loss. You can lose weight on any diet. You can lose weight as a vegan, but there's usually consequences if you're losing weight. I mean, physical, mental well-being, there's, a price to be paid for not getting the calories you need. Wow, Milo, you like sideshow dub music? Cool. Thanks for the vote of confidence for our books there, Uncle. Let's see. So hopefully Nell's got some good advice here. Don't undereat. If you're coming to veganism, you're doing it because you're against animal cruelty and exploitation. It's not a weight loss diet. It's not an undereating diet. We're just normal people. We eat, and some of us want to lose weight and diet, and you can do that as a vegan, but that's not like what veganism is. It's not the same thing. If you're on an intentional weight loss diet as a vegan, that's you. That's a subset of veganism. Yeah, chronometer, website or app you can use to help make sure you get enough calories. If you don't want to do all that math and logging and tracking stuff, you don't have to. Just eat till you're full. I mean, that's just a good place to start. Not saying that's like all you need to know or do or anything like that, but it's a good place to start. Are you full? Then maybe stop eating. Or are you about to feel pretty full? Maybe stop eating. But don't think, I want to eat more, but I'm trying to lose some weight for reasons X, Y, or Z. That's, unless you know what you're doing. Normal people, I say normal people, Sarah, normal. Maybe just like regular, we're not normal. Vegans aren't normal. We're like, 1% of the population. So by definition of normal, we are not the norm. We are outside the norm by a large degree. But you know what I'm saying? I don't mean to imply anything about normalizing cruelty and exploitation of animals. That's not my intention when I say that. The corn chowder. Yeah, Angie hasn't made any chowders for a while. I'm going to have to nudge her for that. Yeah, the hard copies of the book are great. You lay them out on the counter because of this metal spiral bind, so the pages will just lay out on your table or kitchen counter or whatever. So cool. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, all in here, guys. All in here. Just get it. Eat and be happy. Eat till you're full. Don't lose weight unless you really have to. Nudge her from the magic dinner chair. I guess tonight, this chair here is the magic dinner chair. What do you guys think? Would I be a more real YouTuber if I had a gaming chair? I know there's so many hardcore like live streamers and YouTubers have a gaming chair. I just have a little cheap chair, and I like this chair because it doesn't have any arms on the side. Because when I play guitar, the arms get in the way. I need. If they're arms, those things you put your elbows on, that would. I just want a simple, lightweight chair. Doesn't do any harm in here. Get a beanbag. That'd be harder to move around, but I like beanbags. This room's just a little too small. If we had more space, I would totally throw a beanbag in here. Beanbags are good too. Help, make the room sound a little better. I love spirals on the cookbook. Good one there, Jesse 12 String. A standing treadmill desk. No, that's okay, Peter. I get enough exercise without a treadmill, so I don't need to be treadmilling when I'm sitting here working too. I was at the gym today, and when I looked at my watch when I was ending the workout, I'd gone through over 1,000 active calories today. So I got my work in today. I did a lot of activity today, jumping, playing games. Lots of drills. I got a workout. So yeah, Dr. Greger, who doesn't do all that stuff, I'm not saying he's a bad person or lazy or anything like that. That's his way of getting exercise. Just sneaks it through the day through a treadmill by his desk. Totally cool. Yeah, Sarah, you're with me. Yeah, you don't see me with a treadmill desk at all. Just not. You can see me sitting here making songs, for like 5-10 hours a day and making YouTube videos on a treadmill the whole time. Like, hell no, No, I like my chair, John. I'm just wondering if I would seem more like, ooh, he's a hardcore YouTuber if he had a gaming chair or something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Ooh, that's a good point, Dr. Bear. Yeah, I'm Dr. Greger. I thought he was like at least 6 feet tall as well, like a taller dude. But yeah, me being a little bit taller than that, yeah, it might be tough getting a standing treadmill desk. I'd be way up by the ceiling. Who knows? No, I'm not gonna get a gaming chair, sir. I just feel funny. I look at all these people. They got these cool, fancy gaming chairs. I'm just on this little tiny chair that's great for making music on. Nils, are we monetized on YouTube? Yeah, I've been most of the time. Is a good chunk of my income or no? I mean, we just have multiple streams of income. We're just media creators of various sorts. YouTube videos, music, monetizing older print media and stuff of ours, vinyl. So yeah, we just have many streams of income, and YouTube is part of it. But no, we don't make bank off YouTube or anything like that. So yeah, it's like, oh, let's stop everything, just make YouTube or anything. It was kind of like that for a little bit, maybe a year or two, way back earlier on. But anyway, I do have cool, fancy guitars and recording equipment. That's what I take so super seriously. Not to say I don't take YouTube seriously. I have a nice camera. I have a really nice camera, a really nice microphone. Pretty cheap light, but it gets the job done. But yeah, I've invested into my music gear, which I've been accumulating, buying new stuff, sound stuff off over the years. Something I've been doing for decades and decades. Yeah, Sarah, I didn't think Dr. Greger was tall, but I saw some video of him with other people. Like, well, he's like maybe a 6-footer. I thought he was maybe like Joe Rogan's height or something like that. He's at least 6 feet tall. Yeah, Nils. Yeah, my banana videos made me some money. The banana, which one? Like bananas, the most dangerous fruit. How all these people like Jamie Oliver and others were saying all these just wrong things about bananas being so bad for you. That one went viral. It got maybe, I should 7 million views or something like that. Now, those were the days. That was nice. Peter, yeah, sponsors. I just don't like sponsors. They want you to promote dumb products. But anything I want, they haven't reached out to me. Thanks for you guys. Someone told me about Clean Machine possibly coming out with a new duckweed protein. So since I heard that, I just wrote them a couple days ago. See if that's true. Maybe we'll work together in the future. Who knows? But yeah. Yeah, I just want to work at companies that I like. But every day I get emails from people. I saw this thing today. What the hell was it? It was so freaky. Let me look again. Let's see. What is it? a marketing cooperation invitation for a $599 Soulflux Relax portable recovery boots review. I can't get this browser onto the computer. I use a different one for than for my email here. It's like you wrap your legs in these weird boots and stuff. They go up to your knee. It looks like the two legs are strapped together. They want me to review it and stuff, and they might even pay me money for it. But the product is $599. It seems like in the email subject that they want to give you $599. No, they want you to review it, pay you nothing, and give you a commission. So that's stupid. Like, you guys don't want to see me waste like a minute or two reviewing some weird crap. You guys, it's not part of what we do here. So that's the whole problem about sponsors. They usually want you to push some stupid thing or something that's totally unrelated, and you don't even get paid unless someone buys one. So that's, for us, the whole conundrum or problem with doing sponsorship things. They just really suck. It benefits them and not us. So we can waste the first 3 minutes of a video promoting something you don't want. We don't get a penny. Everyone loses except for them. They're basically exploiting people like us. So that if you see us present products and say, hey, we're working with them, you know something's cool with it. I'm just letting you know. We don't work or promote too many things. So it really means that we're cool with it. Hey, Uncle, it was Myra's birthday. It was Myra's birthday last week, so I'm going to take her to that sushi place that I've been wanting to go with you. Sushi place for some avocado rolls, edamame, miso soup with tofu. It sounds amazing. Do they have an outdoor area? Because, by the beach and everything, it's so nice to sit outside in the non-winter time evenings, or even wintertime days, and enjoy some food. Do they have an outdoor area? Because that's my favorite kind of restaurants. I mean, I'll eat indoors, if I have to, but yeah, I prefer outdoor eating. Al fresco dining, I believe it's called. It's not multi-level marketing, Uncle. It's just exploitative marketing. You find some low-level influencer, which we're not, and have them promote your product for free, but they'll give you a little cut if someone buys one. But you just wasted a few minutes of your video reviewing or talking about their product, which no one really probably cared about. So call it what you want, but it's definitely not multi-level marketing. Oh, AJ, didn't you already donate earlier? Yeah, AJ, you gotta stop. Thank you for the cult leader whiteboard fund. But yeah, thanks, AJ. Would people take me more seriously if I had the gaming chair, the treadmill desk, and then a whiteboard behind me so I could write on the whiteboard and stuff like that? Let me know if you think that would help me up my game and get more views or something like that. Okay, Uncle, they have places in the parking lot. Oh, that doesn't sound that fun, sitting in a parking lot eating, but you like it inside. We'll have to come check it out sometime. That sounds so delicious. Vegan sushi is good. I mean, if it's made well, it's good. I'm sure you can get some crap vegan sushi, but yeah, vegan sushi made well is amazing. John's like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, anyone has a channel, you know what I'm saying. You get emails, people reach out to you, at least us, on like a daily basis. Want us to promote so many. Seriously, every day I get like, what do they think? I can just take them all. They don't care. They're just blasting out. They probably don't give a crap. But if I just took like 1 out of 10 of these product offers, I would just turn into like a shopping network or something like that. Because I'd just be talking about products that I don't care about all the time. And that's not why I got into this. To talk about stupid. What are they called again? Soulflux Relax portable recovery boots. I don't know what that is, and I don't care. Anyway. It seems like every YouTuber, promotes athletic greens. Like, why? I don't think they ever got in touch with us, or did they? And I forgot. I don't know. Yeah, let's see what these recovery boots are for. So let me just read a little bit. I wish I could show you what it looks like. Okay, it enhances blood circulation It helps alleviate muscle soreness, fatigue, swelling, and stiffness. Additionally, our portable and user-friendly design aims to promote a healthier lifestyle and prevent common leg issues such as edema, deep vein thrombosis, and varicose veins. I've been truly impressed by the insightful information shared on your YouTube channel, and I appreciate the kindness and expertise you consistently demonstrate. It would be an honor to collaborate with such a talented medical professional. See how this is some kind of bullshit copy and paste? I am not a medical professional. I'm a music producer. I'm a content creator on YouTube as well. I run a music label with Angie. I'm not a medical professional by any stretch. Recovery flip-flops. Yeah, I'm recovery barefoot right now. Okay, you've seen these actually, AJ? You've seen celebrities wear those recovery boots. Well, I'm just going to go out on a limb, AJ. It's a pretty high chance that those celebrities were paid to wear them. Just putting that out there, there's a pretty good chance there's some kind of sponsorship deal. And if you're a celebrity, yeah, their reach is way bigger than mine. If they got like a 15% commission on every sale, they can make some serious coin. We'd be lucky to sell 2, get like $30 if we're lucky. Yeah, Peter, I'm sure most of these emails I get are just copy and paste emails. That's why I don't get excited. So anyway. Let's see. Okay, I gotta. Speaking of which, here's what I get excited about. A music DJ. I think he's at KXL. No, what's that one over at? Oh man. Anyway, it's a college station in over on the west side of LA. Let's see. Okay, I thought he'd want to do an interview, but he's not set up to do interviews right now. Anyway, that's what I'm interested in, promoting our music rather than promoting recovery boots or something like that. Don't care. Oh, you're serious, Sarah? That really is a thing? Recovery flip-flops? Yeah, I thought you were joking too. Like, AJ, let us know, Sarah, if that's a real thing. I just thought you're having... No, it's real. Oh, that's news to me. And you like them? Huh. Wow, Sarah. I learn something every day. We learn about the difference between Amish and Mennonites, and recovery flip-flops are a real thing. Awesome. Nils, do I produce with people over the internet? Yeah. From time to time, we'll work with people from a distance, because this recording space is pretty much custom made for me and Angie to work in. It's not really, it's hard to get another person in here. Can't really put a drum kit or a lot of other stuff in here. A Rhodes piano would take up the whole room or something like that. So yeah, we will often, we'll work with people from other locations via just transferring files back and forth. Yeah, Peter, I told you the vegan campout guy, he wrote me and invited me to a vegan campout, and I told him, yeah, my life's just too crazy and weird right now. No way I can think about planning now to go next year. I just have so many other things I got to deal with. But yeah, I told him to keep me in mind. It was an honor to be invited. And maybe in the future, my circumstances will be different, and I can attend vegan campout. So, yeah, let them know if you go again, Peter. If you see the guy, I forgot his name, just let him know, yeah, thanks for inviting him. He'd like to go. We just couldn't do it. But you never know how things can hopefully get better for us. I don't even know what those are, AJ. I guess I don't know too much about what you guys are talking about. I'm like Varley's, wearing a pair of sandals bought a long time ago. Sheebs. Hey, is it valid to be agender? I don't know what you mean. Did you mean, is agender all one word? And if so, what does that mean? Or did you mean to have a space between them? Valid? How would it not be valid? Do you want to explain a little bit more here, Sheebs? I'm not sure what this has to do with vegan, but I'll bite. Oh, Angie makes everything mild. Yes, her at her age now, it just doesn't, spicy stuff doesn't agree with her all that well. So yeah, mild. Yeah, I was wondering that too, AJ, is if agender is all one word, is it like does it mean non-binary, or so maybe we will learn something here. Yeah, sir, I can handle a bit more spice, but I don't mind eating less spicy stuff. It's probably better for you anyway, I'm thinking, less stuff going on inside that's, hot, whatever. Let's see, okay, Dr. Bear seems to know. Dr. Bear says, yes, it's valid to be agender. It means someone who doesn't identify with any commonly recognized gender identity. They just feel they're a human without a gender attached. If that's what it means, and I trust Dr. Bear, sounds like she knows what's up there. Yeah, totally cool. I agree with what Dr. Bear said there. If you don't identify or relate to any particular gender, yeah, cool. Just say you're agender. Like, yeah, I guess that's what I assumed it meant. Yeah, it's under the non-binary umbrella. Yes. Okay, cool. The answer to the question, yeah, we seem to be on the same page here, what it means, and we seem to, agree with what Sarah is saying here. Yeah, they feel they're a human without a gender attached. If that's how you feel, that's how you relate, that's how you identify, I see no problem with that. The problem is how some people who have nothing to do with you have a problem with that, and they'll get all grumpy and violent because you think differently than they do. They can't imagine how you could think differently than they do, and they'll go and beat you up because they're such precious snowflakes. They can't handle people who think differently. And I say that because I know what it's like to think differently and be different. Just you guys, almost all you guys, just being vegan. A lot of people will hate you. They'll threaten violence to you, just because they're threatened by the personal decisions that we've made and we identify as vegan. Yeah, I'm with you, Sarah. I want people to be who they want / need to be. Exactly. Uncle, some believe there can only be two genders. Well, I just wonder, are any of these people that are asserting this, like actual professionals in as far as genetics and human development and stuff like that, or are they just repeating crap they heard from other ignorant people? I'm not sure, but I'm saying just who cares if that's what you believe, but someone doesn't relate to one of the two genders. Who cares? How does that make these people's lives any worse? They just feel threatened. Again, they want everything to fit in nice and clean, and non-binary people threaten them. Vegans threaten them. So often people of color threaten them. All sorts of things threaten them because most of the time they are precious snowflakes. Yeah, Dr. Yeah, it's just so easy to let people be happy, no matter how they identify. Why should it bother me? Why should it bother some weird, strange person who's overreacting? Why do people get so offended so easily? People need to chill. Awesome, AJ. Cool. Riley, just want you to address my comment. Sorry for saying it multiple times. What did you say, Riley? Riley says, I'm not sure about the horse riding thing. I haven't seen any evidence. How horses, the assertion that horses need to be ridden in order to be healthy and happy. But the laziness argument makes sense. I forgot what the laziness argument was, but yeah, going back to that, yeah, I'm saying it just sounds like an assertion, and I have yet to hear any evidence to strongly support that, or even weakly support it, for that matter. That's good, Dr. Bear. Yeah, you're with students of all kinds, and yeah, you should know what's going on. Try to be educated so you know how to best support their learning and feel safe with you. Great. You're an awesome person for being so inclusive and non-threatening as a teacher. Because that's the last place you want to get people, have people giving you shit, right? You going to work or school. Okay, thanks for sharing that, Varlas. Just read through your comment there. Yeah, Uncle says no. They're just prejudiced, easily triggered precious snowflakes who have prejudices of various kinds. Often when you have one prejudice, I've noticed, you have many. It's usually not just like one isolated prejudice. Usually if your mind is open to being prejudiced, you'll find many ways to be prejudiced. Wow, I've been on 2 hours and 9 minutes. What am I doing? Sarah, I gotta let you go. You're on vacation. I can't let you waste your whole time with me here tonight. So I gotta get over to Angie too. If she's making the Japanese curry, I probably need to get some rice going too, because I am the rice maker of the family. The person who operates the. We don't have a traditional rice cooker anymore. We just use an Instapot. Really easy, super simple. So. Okay, let me see Riley about the horse riding lazy argument. The vegan horse riding argument is that horses are lazy, and the only way they get exercise in the wild is because they run away from preds and domesticated. I don't know if that's I don't know. I don't know horse behavior all that well, and it's probably different depending on what kind of environmental factors are around them. Are there predators, or what makes a herd run? If there are no predators, but a herd just all lay down on the ground like lazy cows. I don't know. I'm not saying anything bad about cows, but I'm just saying we don't think of cows as running, but I know they do. I'm delirious right now. I should go eat. I'm sounding like Trump or something right now. But anyway, guys. All right. So thanks, everyone. Thanks all our moderators for being here tonight. Even Angie was on for a little bit. And thanks for putting our one little troll person in banning or timeout land or whatever happened. And thanks. I didn't have to deal with that. Appreciate that. So thanks, Uncle. Thanks, Peter. And thanks, Angie, for the bit you're on. And thanks for all your guys' kindness tonight. AJ, you went out of your way and gave me 2 super chat tips. I hope you didn't forget. Like, oh, did I donate tonight? Yeah, you did twice. Thank you so much. And Metalhead. Oh, I missed your chat, Metalhead. I'm stupid. What did I say? At Lustig, which isn't vegan friendly, in Culver City, California, if you're over 6'8", you can eat for free. I heard that. Yeah, I heard about. Yeah, the chef is so tall, 6'8", that if you're taller than the chef, they'll let you eat for free. But if it's not vegan friendly, what good is that? But I am only 6'4.5", so. That chef's never going to let me eat there for free unless he thinks I'm cool or something like that, wants to compliment my meal. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Sarah, for taking time out from your road trip, being here with us. And great to see all of our happy fam here. It's always a good time when I'm seeing all you guys and we're all having a good conversation, learning about all sorts of things. And tonight, Mennonites versus Amish. You never know what we're going to talk about. Yeah, seriously, come to the live streams and learn about things, that you may need to learn a little bit more about, Anyway, Heidi, thank you so much for the super chat tip there. Thank you guys. Really, thank you so much. It's been a rough summer financially and emotionally, and I appreciate everything. Your financial support helps out, and more importantly than all that, just your being here, guys. Seriously, just your presence, your just me encountering your thoughts and interacting with you guys is probably the greatest gift I have as far as keeping my mental health together. So thank you guys so much. All right, guys, enough for this week. I'll try to find a fun topic for next week. Maybe I'll do another Why I'm No Longer Vegan video, because I was ranting about that earlier. Some guy came on in the comments, said I'm just picking the easy one. So he didn't come tonight. I invited him to come and tell me who I was missing out on, who had these challenging videos I'm ignoring. So anyway, guys, I'll see I'll try to find something fun. Peter, keep sending me the ideas, because I don't know what I'm going to make yet. I haven't looked at what you sent me for the past few days, because I was good this week. But yeah, if you send me stuff, I'll have a look. But if you have any videos you want me to check out, any I'm No Longer Vegans, let me know. So, all right, guys, I will see you guys next week. Hopefully one new video, one Friday live stream. Until then, guys, remember, it doesn't suck being vegan. Much love to you all. Can't wait to see you guys soon. Ooh, balloons. Bye, guys.